So I want to walk you through two different indicators. They're actually pretty powerful indicators to give us a bit of a warning sign that we may be seeing getting ready for maybe a 10% correction in the stock market. And the indicators are giving us an early warning sign that that may be happening. Let me share with you what I'm seeing. Let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, I'm giving away a free trading course. My trading course for free, just for a limited time only. My brand new, it's like, I don't know, 8 videos long, 10 videos long, somewhere there. You're gonna love it. Go get it. It's free access for a limited time only. Then I'm going to go back to start charging you again. johnsfreegift.com. Moving over now through to the indices and the looking at the indices and silver and gold and all that sort of stuff. I want to focus more on the stock market in this video here, and I want to focus on these indicators now. Here's the thing. I am not normally an indicator person. I think most indicators are downright shite. Big shite. And by the way, that little, what is that? That's a protein bar I just had. Chocolate protein bar. Anyway, so I am not a indicator person whatsoever. I think most of the time that I use these indicators, they just confuse the hell out of me. But here's the thing, is that I do really well from just trading the chart alone. See, the chart alone is exactly where it's at. We must be looking at the markets, but must be looking at the charts. So the charts are telling us a much better story than the indicators are. But here's the bigger but. If we start to use good chart patterns, and along with, now chart patterns could mean a lot of different things, right? A trend analysis, false breakout, so on and so forth. Good chart patterns, then overlay that with indicators, we can start to see where we may be getting some potential weakness or strength in the markets. Let me explain what I mean here. Below here, what we can see here is I've got my double stochastic. This is a slow stochastic, which is just like a 36 and a 20, and the fastest stochastic, which is like a 9 and 5. So I've got two of them overlaid with each other. Now that's not the be all and end all, guys. It's not like, oh, that's an amazing indicator. That's what makes him do so well. No, I trade well, guys, because I'm a good trader. I have my losing trades. In fact, I just got out of a recent losing trade for 40% loss. But the trade before that, I made 150% profit. The trade before that, I made 100% profit. So it's like whatever, right? But I do well from trading because I'm a good trader. So. But looking at these indicators here, we've got these stochastics here, and then I've got the RSI down the bottom here. We've got RSI of 14, and then I've got a smoothing, this moving average here of 3. And you can see that what I've done here on the 3 moving average is I've just made it thicker. As you can see, you can make it sort of thick, really, really thick, and really, really thin. And I've just made it thicker, so I can just see. You can see how if I zoom right in. Whoa, let's go here. Let's go there. So if oh, wrong one. So if I go zoom right in, what was that? Okay, cool. I just learned something about the TC2000 platform. If you guys use TC2000, if you hold control down and then roll your mouse, it actually takes you down to 1, and then you roll it backwards, and it takes you 15, 1 hour, daily charts, and up to weekly charts. I just realized that. So anyway, but if you don't hold control down and you use the mouse, it scrolls it backwards and forwards. Anyway, cool. Let me go back to daily charts now. There we go, daily charts. Okay, cool. So you can see how on this sort of RSI, we've got the sort of the moving average, the RSI, which is the 14 one. That's very, very volatile, as you can see, right? Very volatile. But then I've got the moving average, which it just makes it much smoother. So when I squeeze my chart up, you can see how I can just see the blue line or the blue moving average, which averages out quite nicely. So here's the thing. Here's the different powerful. Here's what's happening here. Last time, what did we get? Last time at the top up here, look what happened here. So last time we got a sort of a drop to the downside, and then we got a rally to a short time new high, and then we dropped down. And then as you can see around this time, look what was happening. We had the stochastics doing its thing, so nothing was happening there. But look what was happening with the RSI, nicely pointing down. So look what's happening where we are right now. Are we about to see if we get a rally up and then we start to roll over like that? Look where the RSI is. If we start to get something like that with the RSI, like that, see how where the market's going up, but this RSI is trending down. Very, very, very weak. That means that the relative strength right now is looking weak. Look at the S&P 500, same sort of thing, right? The market's rallying up, and as you can see, what happened back here? We had this sort of divergence on the RSI coming through, but then the market was rising at the same time, and then bam, came down. And as you can see, the market's rising back up here, but now look what's happening. If we start to get something like this, where the market rallies up and then can start to come back over, what are we getting? We're getting this sort of slight divergence. That could be the movement to see a 10% correction, not a crash. I don't believe we're going to see another cough situation like this here. Nah, I don't think that's going to happen because cough situation, that was a surprise to the markets. The market didn't know what was going to happen, so that's the reason why it freaked out. It's not going to happen again because the market knows what's going on. Lockdown, shut lockdown. It's like whatever. Lockdown. Oh yeah, tell me something new. Tell me something that hasn't been happening for the last 16 months. What was that? 12 months now. And same for the Nasdaq as well too. Getting the same sort of thing as well too on the Nasdaq. If we start to get a little roll over here, like that, well, we could be getting ready for a little bit of a pullback, and I'd say a pullback towards my channel. So I'll get to the chart in just a minute, but I'm just sharing with you what the indicators are showing with us here. And as you can see here, look at see nice sort of diverging coming down on the RSI. We're going up, and then we started to head down, and then we started to see that move down. So we're starting to get that weakness coming into the markets here. Now, that's what I'm seeing on the indicators. So if we do roll over, where do I think things are going to go to? So let me actually go back to the actual just normal chart now, like this here, without the indicators, so you can see where we're at. And all I see is that if say the Nasdaq does drop where it is right now, then all I see is is if the market does drop, all I see is an overall 10 to 15% correction, which will get you down to the bottom of this major sort of maybe 12,000 level on the Nasdaq. If we do start to see that roll over, we're probably likely to see once again 10 to 15% correction down to this one here is about 9%, a bit more. And as you can see, it just comes back down to the bottom of this channel. So this is the channel we're in right now. So that's all I see. If we do start to roll over, just to pull back to there. And the same for the Dow Jones as well too. We hold here, and if we hold here and we start to then roll over, then we could actually see another say 10 or so percent correction before the market finds support, and then I see a nice rally coming out of that as well too. So there we go, guys. Right now it's all about to see if the chart pattern does start to roll over, then those indicators are giving us a bit of an early warning sign that we could be getting ready for a movement to the downside. So keep an eye for that, guys. Make sure you keep an eye for this. And right now, guys, please listen to me. Don't be having small risk on your account is the most important thing. One of the reasons why I love trading options is I can have a 2 or 3% risk on my account. Call it a 3% risk, or call it a 2% risk on my account. But then the upside is enormous. I could then start to make 10, 15, 20%, maybe even 50% return. I'll give you an example of what I mean here. Last year I did a trade where I had 5% of my account in the market. And then if it's a stop out, it's roughly about 50%. So call it a 2.5% risk. Maybe a bit more. Call it a 3% risk. With me so far? So 5% of my entire account is in the market. I had the options there. So that theoretically is at risk, but generally most of the time it's a big loss for me is 50%. All right, so we have a 50% loss. That's a 2.5% risk on the account. That same trade 2 months later went to 1,000% return, which gave me a 50% return on my account by taking 2.5% risk. That's the way you want to set up every single trade, guys. So you can, but it doesn't actually have to be that big, right? Where your average loss could be 40 or 50%, and your average profit could be 100 to 150%. You do that, and it's all game over from there. So I hope this helps you out today, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Guide to the Markets by the Boys trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training course for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.